Hi, everyone. My name is Anne-Marie Baiynd. Today is January the 30th, and this is the Moneyball Morning Report for the Benzinga Pro platform. We are having a little bit of inventory correction in the overnight. Notice we had ourselves a new high that came up into this area, 491 and some change. Let's put it up there, right? The breakaway action was 488. Right? That's the place where you go, okay, I'm going to buy a 0 DTE at or just outside the money and allow it to crest up into the area. That's where that works. This morning, what are we looking at? Well, here's the thing. We are retracing, and a pullback into 488 looks quite reasonable. All right, for traders to come in and start buying the area. Let's take a look at a 30-minute chart to see what we want to stare down. First of all, the Keltner channel. Somebody asked me, hey, how do you manage this Keltner channel business? Listen, here's the easy thing. The Keltner channel has a slope. If that slope is up, it means traders are pressing to the upside. Now, could it be that while it's up, the chart makes a breakdown? Yes, that absolutely happens. The goal of the Keltner channel is to say, hey, if it's sloping upwards, I'm buying the pullbacks. All right, if it starts turning a little sideways, I'm going to look for deeper support, but the overall slope tells me what to do. This frame here, I don't know why it's not giving me another one, but it's almost the same size as the current motion that we have. So I'm going to duplicate it and put it up there, right? Making the top of the range somewhere around 492 if it's a measured move. Let's go to the 30-minute very quickly, see what we've got going on here. Notice these are the VWAP bands, right? And this morning we opened up, or late last night, actually this morning is when the SPY did it. Now we are down here at the edge of the band and coming into an area that looks like it might hold. 490 is a round number, and the traders are going to try and hold round numbers first. Okay? If they cannot, then they're going to come into this area, right? And that area is the old high of the formation. That's about 489. Okay? Dip buyers clearly in view. So we're going to try to buy the round number, but we are sitting underneath the VWAP. And notice this is my 620 ribbon. It's also sitting underneath that. So there is some selling pressure. My suspicion is the following. If we bounce, but we cannot get back up over 491, we've got ourselves a little bit of a correction. Let's go to the Qs. All right, Qs are doing the same thing. Let's check on the daily first, right? Made a new region of congestion above, but it did not make a new high. All right, that's important to note. In my mind, this high, this is Tuesday, Monday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday was the last time this thing made a high, and now it's coming in and testing regions of support. If we make a look of this and we try to double it right there, we can see that the upward pressure runs into about 432 if we're just looking at a measured move from the broad formation. All right. Will the chart try to hold a round number here? Well, you never know with the Qs. They run amok quite a bit. But here's what we're seeing. Here's an old area of support off to the left. TrendSpider chart's doing a great job of giving me these frontline support zones. We've broken it, so this is the next line that we're going to be looking for, right here, right? That's this wick up here, and then if it doesn't do that, it's going to bring us down into this zone here, all right? So that's what we're looking at. This firm line is the beginning of the point of control where the majority of motion is sitting, right? Which is around 425, which we might get to. But again, traders are really looking for these round numbers. Here's the number here is 427. I'm going to put that one up. And then we'll see what happens if it doesn't lose the pre-market It's going to give us a range-based formation. What's the trade? Listen, it's bullish. If the chart opened up today and you said, what do? You could buy bullish 0 DTE up at 428 if you like, right? Or you could turn it into a spread or buy it even tomorrow for tomorrow's expiration, whatever you want to do. All right, let's take a look at the ES. Those of us that trade futures, I, of course, am one of them. Let's take a look at the day first. Doing the same thing, retracing off of the highs. 49.57 is going to be that breakout number. Somewhere around there. Where are they retracing? Into the breakout zone is my thought. Somewhere around, 49.27. That might be the good area to go. All right, let's take a look at the 30-minute formations. Notice we're really far away from anything. Actually, let's see if this one can duplicate, clone, and then we'll put it up here as a measured move. Whoa, that's right at the top. Now that's interesting. Okay, so that's a pure measured move. So, wow, we could have ourselves a little bit of a retrace that is attractive in some general sense of the trading word, attractive, giving us a good formation that we can trade. 30-minute action. Let's see the round number that we hit. Look at that, 49.40. That's going to be the number to hold this morning. All right. If not, I suspect, yes, this line, and then that's 49.34, and then, 49.29 to 49.24 gives us a ton of heavy congestion, right? Pullbacks are buy zones, no doubt about it, but they are looking for a support hold somewhere below so that they can position with less risk. Finally, the NQs, look at the daily. You can see the same thing. The Qs and the NQs are both saying, hey, I have not made a new high. 18,000, they want to. It's very likely that it gets revisited, right? Because it just completely rejects. And so as long as we have higher lows underneath, this chart is very likely to find a press forward into that upward motion. So let's go to the daily, see what we're looking at, the 30-minute, see what we're looking at. What do we have? Price action that says, what is the round number here? 655? 650? Okay, so 650 would have been that number. So somebody got in front of that and is now moving up here. Notice the range is expanding. And so that means we've got potential motion here. So are we under the VWAP? Yes. Until we get above it, that's 17,715 or so. I think the bounces are sell zones. All right. Good luck trading. I'll see you on the platforms.